middle-income family spends $221,000 to raise baby. I'm asking you, are children worth it? Why or why not?
Don't cry, my
I mean, think of all the trips you can take, all the nice shoes and ties. Think of all the fun you could have going to resorts. Think of all the meals you could have instead of children. I mean, are they worth it? You don't need them to pick the corn crop. What do you need them for? Why do you have children? What's the purpose of it? I mean, I'll give you, my personal opinion is yes, it's worth it. That without children, there's no reason to live, to be honest with you. I mean, to me, that's the whole continuum. And I suppose that grandchildren would be wonderful. I don't have grandchildren. I hope I do one day. But the fact of the matter is that's the whole chain. It's an inherent, encoded desire in mankind. I don't care what the race is. I don't care what the culture is. We know that the ethnic culture, so to speak, or let us say other societies outside of America, place a greater emphasis on family than we do. We know that white people are dying around the world because they have given over to the id and the principle of pleasure rather than the principle of sacrifice, and they would rather have fun than have children. We know that. We know that the birth rates in most Western European nations are unsupportable. They're negative ones. And that the immigrants are going to take over Europe. Within 50 years, there will be Europe will be Muslim. As certainly England. England is not reproducing. They're too busy getting drunk, puking, and having orgasms or looking for one. England is dead. I think the lowest birth rate that I read about recently was in, believe it or not, Serbia. Ireland had a very low birth rate. And the U.S., if you were to extrapolate out Caucasians from other ethnic groups, it would be a -1 birth rate. The white people are not reproducing. They're too busy having a good time. All you got to do is look at the clubs, and you'll understand what happened to America. Take a look. You go into a city like San Francisco, and you take a look at the stores. There are virtually no baby stores. There are pet stores with clothing for pets. Now, I love my dog, but a dog was originally in a household to entertain children. All right, people now, you hear them talking about their dogs or cats the way they used to talk about their children. When I grew up, the women in the Bronx would push a stroller, and they would look at each other's baby and coo over each other's baby and inquire about each other's baby and talk about each other's baby and love each other's baby and help each other over their baby. Today they talk about their dogs and cats. So that's the future of America. The nation's gone to the dogs. But the question is, for those of you who don't see it that way, who have children or having children or going to have children, why are you doing so? What is the reason that you think it's worth having children?